what's up guys, this is Gelato here and I have CartmaN Z with me here today.
How's it going, guys?
Alright, so we just wanted to quickly discuss and update you guys about what's happening with DashZ. Recently me and Brian have decided to pull our team out of the Warfare 2 PS3 rankings. The reason for that is we've been getting a lot of pressure to play clans and keep that 4th spot, and the pressure kind of gets to us, and we've lost 3 games in a row, I believe, and so we just decided we'll pull ourselves out and we'll work our way out from scratch. But we are still in the COD 4 rankings and regular guns. So what do you think about us pulling out of the Warfare 2 rankings? Do you think it's a good thing or a bad thing? Or?
Yeah, it was a good decision to pull us out of the rankings since we were going through some hard times, as you said, with all the pressure we had to deal with and all these requests and just all this piling on, and so we just decided to take a step back and focus on getting our stuff together.
Yeah, he's exactly right. We're just gonna be practicing a lot more each day, and I guess try to learn more new things, because I believe we got ranked a little too early, and one thing led from 7th to 4th in a matter of a month. So
a lot of clans were dropping out and ending, and we just rose up without really doing anything sometimes.
So people would say we don't deserve it, so we're gonna work our way up, and this time we will deserve it if we get there. So what do you think about rankings in general? Do you think it's a good thing that there's rankings, or do you think it should go back to the way where you just played for fun completely?
Well, yeah, exactly. That's how it should be. And lately, I think people are putting way too much emphasis on the rankings, and that it's just that. People think it's so important, that we have to be number 1, or we're number 3, or we're in the top 15, whatever it might be. People are just taking it a bit too seriously, and there's been too much raging going on to do with clans versus each other, and all these conundrums. Felt like saying that.
He's right again. Clans, they argue a lot about ranking in the spot because they want to be famous, I guess, the fame of having number 1. But what people don't realize is to have that fame, it's not an obsession. You have to work for it. You have to build your clan up every sort of expectation of what a clan should be, not just playing and getting that rank.
You only get out what you put in.
Exactly. So apart from rankings, there have been quite a few roster changes regarding DashZ. Sniping, not so much the regular guns, but we will be recruiting, but it is still invite only. What type of members do you think we'll be looking for?
Definitely loyal members, for starters. We want to have people with competitive background and people that know what they're doing. Not just complete randoms that think they're good at quickscoping and just want to join a clan. It'll be invite only, or just feel free to message us or whatever if you feel like you want to be trialed, I guess. And
so you can leave a personal message, and if we know who you are and we have some history of background from that we know of you, then we'll invite you to trial. But if it isn't, then don't be discouraged about that we said no, and just keep trying and finding other clans, and you will make it eventually. But recently, me and Thomas joined a random private match. And, do you want to tell them about this, or do you want me to talk about this?
Which private match?
Today when we joined that private match, and then that guy, Cruzy.
Oh
my god, he went on a fucking...
Yes, he was great. Yeah, we were just sitting around, we were really bored, and joined some random's game. I don't know who was playing. It was just some friendly, I don't know what it was. But yeah, we were just spectating this random guy, and he's just going on a complete roll, and just like not missing one shot. He's going on.
He would, every shot he took, he would get a kill with. It was just crazy.
And he was last alive in the HQ, and he took out like 8 people.
Oh my god!
Never missed one shot, and I don't know, from someone you've never heard of to be that amazing. I don't know.
Yeah,
it was interesting to watch.
One of the main things is that we're looking for here at DashZ is, even if you are that good, if you're not loyal, then that skill doesn't make up for anything.
Yeah, and if you're not gonna put into listening to one another in the clan, especially when we tell you to do something, and you know, in the end we're just trying to grow and improve, and if you aren't helping the cause, then unfortunately you're not for us.
Yeah, he's right. So that's why we're gonna be looking. That's another reason why we want invite only when we trial. So it's easier to maintain who we trial, and it's easier to see the aspects of different people and the characteristics of how they play and who they are. And yeah, so that was pretty much everything about DashZ that we just wanted to talk about quickly. But yeah, last thing about the recruiting is we aren't ranked in Modern Warfare 2 right now, but that doesn't mean we won't be ranked in the future, and well, most people know who we are by now, so you can still join, and don't feel discouraged that because we're not ranked we're not good. We are still very good, we didn't want the pressure to build to us, so that's why we pulled out. But yeah, so a few other little things we just want to talk about, or were interesting, was regular guns. Lately we've been getting into a lot of Modern Warfare 2 regular gun games, or clan wars, and I've signed DashZ up onto Cybergamer for a 4v4 format on Black Ops and 3v3 for Modern Warfare 2. So you're a lot better than me at regular guns. So how would you say we're fair? How would you say we're doing so far?
Yeah, we're not doing bad for regular guns. We have stuff to improve on, and but it's in general I'm enjoying it a lot more than sniping. It feels a bit more mature, and it's, I don't know, just more satisfying when you actually win.
Yeah, like what type of specific things do you think we'd need to work on, or game modes or stuff?
Not just game modes, like communication and I guess tactics, practice, all that kind of stuff. And you can't just run out there and with no plan and just try your best. You have to have some sort of sense of a tactic or whatever.
Yeah, that's very true. Also, another different part of regular guns is the 2v2. Do you want to explain that, or do you want me to talk about it?
Well, the Modern Warfare 2 regular guns. Me and Conan are basically doing a snipers going ham, which is snipers versus regular guns in a 2v2. Also, we're finding out a lot lately that the concept of versing 2 regular gunners somehow makes us a better sniper.
Yeah, it's so fucked up. Like,
it's mind over matter.
I don't know how it works, but playing against someone rushing at me with, say, an AK-47 or an ACR, it makes my brain tick and it's just like you got to make that shot count. But when it comes to like say competitive sniping, I feel as if I can time my shot and I can line it up, and he won't get me in time. So it's weird. It's definitely weird, but Thomas has definitely proved that he can play in that level, and I guess I'm still progressing through it.
Yeah.
But yeah. What else would you like to talk about that?
Well, I was just gonna talk about consistency for a sec. Yeah. So about consistency, it's an issue I hit on a lot, and it's basically how good of a sniper you can be. It's all about consistency. If you want to be one of the top snipers, you have to be consistent and not just good some days and bad the other days. Otherwise, that just makes you just an average player, really.
Yeah, and Thomas would know all about that because the first, say, 2 months we joined DashZ, he absolutely ripped it up, and he even made top 15 COD 4 and Warfare 2 individual snipers. But like he said, his consistency kind of ruined him. So he kind of dropped out of that, and he's been trying really hard to get back into that consistency to get as good as he was when he first joined. But yeah, that's the key, and you have to practice a lot. If you don't practice, then you won't really succeed in what you do. But yeah. So that's the end of the commentary. Leave a like and favorite if you enjoyed the dualcom, and yeah, that's been our thoughts, and this has been Gelato.
Peace out.
So.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, good. Nice, good, buddy. Good game.